Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just give me a hot minute here while we ping the Twitter and the Discord. And then we'll have a little bit of hello people, shall we? See how everyone's doing. You guys can enjoy the sunset while we wait. And tremendous. Oh, Valulad is working. Maybe catch it next time, Valulad. Unlucky, mate. Hey, Crafty Cats, Fizzy Juice, Stuart, Brassac, Andre, Bare Necessities, Mali, Mehmet, Andre, Claire, welcome in everyone. Happy weekend. Eggsy as well. Mohammed, welcome in, guys. How is everyone? How are we all? Weapons had a wonderful week and ready for some Ilos detailing after yesterday's rail build. It was yesterday, wasn't it? Yes, it was. It was yesterday. But yes, nice to be back in Ilos as well, of course, with this super industrial view over to the downtown now. So nice. So nice. Very happy with the way this side of Ilos is developing. And we're going to be working over here today as well. There's a little bit of sort of tying together of areas that needs to happen. There's a bit of a no man's land dead space between. So we're going to tidy that up today. Should be fun. Hey Star Stuff, welcome in. Jude, Lauren, Chef Josh, Jen, G, Snippety, Jeremy again, welcome in. Finally catching a live stream. Yes please indeed, Jeremy. Welcome into the live stream, mate. Welcome in indeed. Okay, so let's sort out our time of day. And I think I'll say first of all, we need to head into Google Earth just to find some little bits of inspo around what's happening this side of Phoenix. So that's what we'll do. Let's go to Google Earth. Alright, so the areas we're taking inspiration from for this like mass industrial part is in the west side of the Phoenix Valley. And before we sort of take inspiration here, we'll just sort of give you guys a little tour of how insane this part of the city is. It's just the strangest little amalgamation of industry. There are enormous scrapyards out here, like seriously huge. Right next to power plants over here, okay? There's some sort of red material manufacturing happening here. Looks like almost like a clay pit, right? It's like clay brick or something. And then just industrial distribution warehouses as far as the eye can see. It's insane. It is seriously insane. So we're going to have a look at this inspiration today. So in the continued theme of rail, what we do notice here in Phoenix, in between these distribution warehouses, is there's these little rail lines that just come through single track against some car parking, and then they meander into the warehouses where they have access for loading and unloading, you would imagine. And then it sort of comes into a little grassy field, so it's a really weird, unique part of Phoenix, the west side. Super industrial, which of course is what we're looking at, and the rail yard that we took inspiration from in the episode is over here. So yeah, it's just super weird. It's very weird. It's a really unique part of Phoenix. Not a particularly nice part, I don't think either. You know, all this industry is not great for the air quality, etc. But certainly lots of fun cities inspiration, at least anyway. Oh, Valulad has been a member for 2 months. Oh, you run early. I start at 1 so I can stay 10 minutes. Welcome in, Valulad. Yes, we did start early, mate. Yeah, I was just ready to go, so we might as well start, right? We might as well start. Yeah, so this is what we're working with today. Let's head back over into cities. Let me change my view here again as well. Go for viewer activity. There we go. Oh, and then Chef Josh Plays has been a member for 2 months as well. Ours has made me want to visit Phoenix. Yes, it has, hasn't it? It's made me want to visit. Yeah, I'd love to head over to Phoenix and just see how kind of crazy it is, I guess. And then Bad Wolf has been a member for 4 months as well. Thank you so much for all the membership, Superchats, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being YouTube members. It really helps out. Thank you so much. And good to see you this morning. Good to see you, Endros. Welcome in, mate. And Sargon too. Bad Wolf is here as well, obviously. And Elias, welcome in. When will the next Plazas and Promenade tutorial be out? Is it Monday? I think it's Monday, isn't it? The maps and the free update video. Yeah, I'm sure it's Monday, mate. Okay, so let's start positioning some sort of smaller cute rail lines and then indeed some warehouses around them. Okay, so we don't really have any industrial demand at the minute, so using the van use warehouses probably isn't the best idea. but we can probably mix and match between storage warehouses and sort of actual functional industry demand warehouses, if you like. So let's have a little look. Let's come in for some of Vanya's gear first of all. Yeah, it's this stuff here. But then again, glance at Google Earth, they are kind of more sort of white and distribution-y warehouse vibes. So maybe we want to bring in some of these first. How big is the medium? Large is too big for this space, and then small is kind of too small as well. Okay, so medium is the Goldilocks warehouse, isn't it? We'll definitely go for this one. So let's place them down first, and then we'll worry about road connectivity at a later date. It's really sort of respecting the rail at the minute. So if we can, I'd like to position them here. We also want to make sure we grab these little single track rails as well, because these are going to come off to serve. We'll of course remove the nodes as well. And then do we want to go right next to it? Maybe just a tile or a grid space away from the road. Should give us the vibe that we need, I think. Okay, and there's quite a lot of unique factories around here as well. Although I'm pretty sure the food factory isn't turned on, is it? No, because we're not making paper. Okay, that's fine then. That'll be okay. But yeah, we can just use a lot of these warehouses to store sort of like industrial factory products. That'd be quite nice. Right, let's just bring this down on a spine. So we'll have a few of these little areas. Okay, just arrange ourselves against the rail so everyone's nice and happy and not clipping. And that should be about right. Hey EMB, welcome into the stream. Tim as well. I don't know what this is, but this is a really, really cool area. Yeah, this is just our industrial side of Phoenix. Or Ilos, I guess, right? Hey, we got it back in the fold. Train yard is legit. Happy design. Thanks, Adam. Thanks for the support, mate. Glad you're enjoying it. I used to work in a warehouse that had train tracks on platform inside the building. Oh, really? That's cool. Direct access. I take it they came in for like deliveries and stuff, or is it more like a maintenance sort of vibe? Not entirely sure. Okay. So, road connectivity should be quite interesting here. Let's bring this up a little bit sooner. Let's go for like here. That's more appropriate. See if we can have these just come in like this. Now thinking about roads, we come in and grab ourselves some industrial spices. I think probably a little two-way one unit is actually going to be more appropriate for this, isn't it? Can we move this warehouse up a little bit? We can. We do have the room for it. And we'll move this waste transfer facility across as well. This whole industrial area needs reworking too. This was never finished in the live stream. It's a bit sort of patchworky this side of Ilos. Okay, and then we'll allow them to have a road connection just crossing here. It shouldn't cause vast amounts of traffic because it will have that initial surge, of course, once it starts to stock, but it will eventually calm down. I guess we could also bring it out this side as well if we wanted to. And actually just not intersect the nodes. That kind of doesn't look too bad actually, because it does that in Phoenix. The lines kind of cut into the pavement and then it goes back to the sleepers. So we might be able to do that. Of course, the train lines aren't functional anyway, so... I don't know, thoughts and feelings in the live chat, people. I tried to write you a letter of disgust in volume 3, but I couldn't write hate about that rail yard. No, it's impossible, isn't it, Jen? Yeah, the rail yard is impossible. I don't want to say impossible to hate, that makes me sound really vain. But it is nice, isn't it? Yeah, I do like the rail yard from last episode. These little loading bay assets are just fantastic. Enormous difference they make to the yard, right? Just wonderful. Hey Casino, welcome into the stream, mate. That's right, we need to name the casino complex after Casino. That was the criteria for him actually attending the live stream today. So sure, go for, no, let's make it the car park snap actually. Welcome into the stream, 68 of you already. Appreciate everyone turning up for a little bit of Saturday afternoon, Ilos. Or indeed Saturday morning for our American friends. Wonderful. Lake District, that's very weird. Of all the places it could have picked, it picked that one. No, Xeno. Thanks for turning up, Xeno. It's nice to have you here, buddy. Right. Cool. Where I grew up, a cargo rail track leading to a local factory went right across Main Street, so several times a day the barriers would lower and close up Main Street to let the cargo train pass. That's interesting. That's interesting, A and B. Can you anarchy the rail line to sit at the other side? So make it look like it's attached directly onto it? I guess we could. Yeah, we could do that, A and B. See you later, Valley lad. Thank you. You sent a super chat above. Oh my god, you didn't see it, did I? Dude, so I'm so sorry, Valley. The chat's moving really quickly, buddy. Yes, Valley gaming with a 449 super chat. Much love, Egg. Much love to you, Valley. Thank you for the super chat, mate. Sorry that I missed it. Enjoy your rest of your day at work, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so this is a template I'm quite happy with at the minute. I think, anyway. And I think what we will do, again, it's going to be... It's an awkward space, this one, everyone. I'm actually thinking, you know what? It's probably easier for me to move the rail to the right side of the warehouse, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. I'm building this back to front. Okay. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. I did like the aesthetic of having... No, just don't do it. Just calm down. I'm trying to be too adventurous here. Yeah, so I think we'll move the side of the rail. And then this can come off. I guess could we feed it out of this junction again? Would that work? Is that a bridge? Is that like small section of track a bridge? That shouldn't be happening. There we go. That's what we need. Okay, I'm not entirely sure if this is massively realistic in terms of having 3 junctions come out of a junction like that. I'm sure there's some locomotive fans in the chat that can let us know. Okay, so create a node connection or just anarchy it across. I'm thinking just anarchy it across. I think I'm happy with that aesthetic, that's fine. Cool. Okay, so we'll keep this spine going, and then this can come all the way down now. So this will start creating more sort of repeated rail yard action by using this main line here where the cargo trains are actually flowing. Oh nice, it's good to see them coming out of the airport as well. It's that cargo airport starting to kick in a bit now with the supply and the demand of the city at least. Hey Rachel, welcome to the stream. Stream Killer is here. Yes, she is, Casino. Welcome in, Rach. Nice to have you. Right. Going along. Do some traffic manager work here. Don't need any traffic lights. And then I think again we will come to repeat the warehouse. I think again just because everything's kind of staggered in Phoenix, we'll make sure our patterns are staggered here as well. Let's just get them to store stuff that needs for right now. What does the food factory want eventually? Animal products and flour. Okay, let's store some animal products in this one then. Keep it all local to the factories that are near here. Okay, so now I'm seeing opportunities for where we could maybe bring in some of those little parallel little rail lines to sit against the side of the factory. No angle snap here either, I don't think. Cool, now let's turn off the node snap so we can bring it as close as we like. Okay. That's a little bit of jank, isn't it? Are you okay, segment? Would you like to not do that? Is that because I took it off the angle snap? I bet it is, isn't it? Okay, let me redo that on the angle then. Can be a finicky beast sometimes, North American Rail, it wants to be. Out from here. There we go, that's what we want. Yeah, it does, like, even then it doesn't want to... Oh, it's fine, it's a little torn texture, the rail line is still there, it's okay. And then let's use some of our train props as well. Let's go for... We'll go for some carriages here. We'll just have a look like back at Google Earth and see what sort of trains are actually sat here. Yes, it doesn't actually appear to be the locomotive itself, it's definitely just like the carts. Okay, we can do that then. Right, so yeah, we want... No, not those ones. They're almost like the little core ones. Let's go into props. Yeah, I think like hopper carts are really what we're after. I think so. My new stream thing is seeing the beginning then falling asleep halfway through. It sounds good to me, Rachel. That means the stream is going to carry on playing, boosting my watch time. Thank you very much. Always appreciated. Let's do a little bit of prop line tool here. Maybe place in sort of 3. I bet we're getting close to the surface painter limit now. That's the first time hearing of a surface painter limit, Eggsy. What's that? When does that stop working? I use a lot of surface painter. I need that. Can't lose surface painter from the collection. Definitely not the concrete here. If we unpaint it, how much room do we get to play with? Yeah, I think I actually prefer it as the desert grass. Are you winding me up, Eggsy? Is there not a surface painter limit? There isn't, is there? She's just trying to scare me to Ilos finishing sooner than it should. Whoosh, has he done me, Casino? He has, hasn't he? He's done me. Everyone's laughing. Okay, alright. No, there isn't a fucking surface painter limit, Eggsy. What are you talking about? There isn't, right? I don't know. Someone needs to verify it for me. Where's Karina? I need Karina here. Alright. So, happy with that one. Again, there's only very short sections of it in Phoenix, so we don't need to go sort of like major expanse and rail yard vibes. Okay, how much more room do we have here? Okay, so let's do the same pattern again. We'll do some more vibes out here. Let's go for one of these. This looks pretty cute. Premium wood. Lumber Bros. Nope, sounds good to me. Even though Ilos doesn't have a lumber company, but that's alright. I won't tell if you won't. Right, and then let's grab this over here. E6 to give OE the hot sweats on Saturday afternoon. OEG, hello. Hello, M-Dog. Oh, we have M-Dog in. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Thank you for all your Phoenix suggestions. Appreciate that in the Discord. There's no limit, mate. Okay, right, alright. I didn't know. I was panicking then, like, what? Service painter limit? What the hell is he talking about? Yes, we're alright. We're alright. Okay, so why don't we do some warehouse fusing, if possible. Let's go for... Is there a position we can piece these together without clipping the rail line? How about if we stick the back fences together? Does that sort of create a cute little facility? It's quite big though, isn't it? I guess I could actually end this little extended rail yard in here. That would also work. Yeah, okay, let's do that then. So let's break the spine. And then... Oh, we need to forest brush this as well. We're also going to need a new road. We'll grab that little 1-unit industrial one again from Vanilla Plus. And bring this up and out of here. No angle snap though, please. Oh, Bad Wolf with a $2.99 Australian dollar super chat for when the service payer limit is reached. Thank you so much, Bad Wolf. Yes, thank you so much. I will I'll put the £3 towards when service painter runs out. Maybe I can buy an extension for it, right? To the Steam Workshop and get a service painter cap extension. Let's see if they have one of those. Thank you so much, Bad Wolf. I really appreciate a super chat. I don't want the vanilla crossings here, let's just hide it all. Okay, so this should give both warehouses access to roads. Yep, spawn points there and spawn points there. Tremendous, they have road access. Please stop doing that, so there we go. Okay, and then let's do something cute with the rail line. So we will grab this one again. And we can maybe do like a little sort of split fork in it now. So we'll have one sort of run down this end and then come back to that main node with guideline on. There it is. And like that. Is that horrendous or is that okay? We need to network multi-tool all of this in a second as well. Just service paint it a little bit so we can see. Get rid of the sprites. Yes, this is alright, I think. I'm still enjoying this. Do one more. Something like that. And then we can place some carts on here and stuff. So chain link fencing to be had too. Tremendous. Okay, so let's just split these. We need flour stored here as well. We also... Is there any more unique factories? I feel like there is. In this area. Yes, they're over here, aren't they? The modular house factory is currently turned off, but it wants plastic and metal. Okay, so we will store... That one's already stored animal products. That one's storing metals, flour, animal products. Okay, let's change this one to plastic instead then. Cool. 3 memes to get started for this session. What is there? Let's have a look. Memes. Oh yes, thank you, Casino. Yes, hilarious, mate. Any plans to continue the creative mode live stream, bud? Yes, we will be back in creative mode. It kind of took a back seat because I was doing work for the Cities channel, and then there's other projects that needed doing. Farthest Frontier came out, and then I just wasn't really in the mood to play that city. But yeah, it will be back. It's not gone. I realise it's been a while though since we played it. Probably once we get plazas and promenades, we'll head back into it and do some builds with it in there. But yes, it will be back, Sam. Don't worry. It's not gone. Hello, Ellie. How much have you missed? You've missed 4 warehouses and a couple of train props. Not much. Not much. And then Ben Necessities with a £5 super chat. I, for one, welcome our new service painted limit overlord. Yes. Yes, Ben Necessities. Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. Really appreciate you. Yes, Eggsy's done me there. Eggsy's full on done me. See if we can take that one. Yeah, it is done me. There's no escaping that one. Alright. Let's build. Right. So these carts in. Ooh. Different lengths if we can. Yeah, so maybe only do 2 carts here. You just need sliding up so they're not clashing with the buffer thing. Whatever it's called. Oh, I love the mass repeated oil tankers. Good morning, Gag and fellow people. So nice to catch a live stream for a change. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in, Harley Wolf. Welcome in. Doing well, mate. How are you? And Freyden, welcome in as well, buddy. Welcome in. DJ's on her way. There she is. Hello, DJ. Welcome into the stream, lovely. It's nice to see you. City already looks amazing. Thank you, Wezzy boy. Glad you're enjoying it. Throwing OE under the tracks there, you have, mate. You have. I feel like we should maybe name the rail yard after or something like that. Like OE under the tracks rail yard or something. As a homage to me being done by the service painter limits. Yeah. Oh, Karina W with a £2 super chat for your service painter extension. Thank you so much, Karina. Appreciate the support, lovely. And yes, when we do hit that service painter cap, we'll be able to get it extended, hopefully. Any more in here? I do like these ones. They've got little bits of like ore in them. Okay. Yeah, that's quite special. I'm on board with that, I think. I'm heading some detailing. Grab some chain link fencing. I want to head over to the downtown today as well. Because the suburb over by the diagonal road that comes out the Margrid has turned absolutely like disgusting. It looks horrific. And it's a major part of the downtown, so it needs to be sort of redone. So we'll do that today as well. Do I have anarchy on? Yes, I do. Right, let's bring in rail or the fence here. We'll switch to the small one. Let's let that go through. Actually, no, that looks crap. You can really tell that's there. Let's do that again. Okay. Tremendous. I think a little bit of Ilos dry belt would be welcome here too. Not too strong though. Let's bring it down. Okay, let's do maybe a little bit more service paint up until the tracks. This side of them. It's an awkward spot to be doing service paint to this, especially with these 1 unit roads, but we can make it work. Just where those sprites bleed through, we need to be careful with it. Okay. Looking fairly sensible, I think, isn't it? I actually wonder, do we have the capacity for a car park here somewhere? Thinking all these warehouse workers would want somewhere to park, wouldn't they? Maybe do it here, in this space, just trim a little bit of the bush back. I think it might be quite nice, actually, to park sort of alongside the tracks, because we're definitely seeing that in Phoenix. You can essentially just park on the track if you want to. Okay, let's bring this up here. Have that cross over the track. Some off-road guideline snapping too. Cool. Again, I don't think I actually want to have it create a node as it comes across the tracks. I might just anarchy it across again. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's okay. Might have to network skins the light off because it is sort of glitching at the minute. Oh, Steve Goodwin with the £5 super chat. Fantastic railroad. Birdies today as a whole new dimension of a roadside industrial area. Thanks so much, Brassack. Really appreciate it, mate. Yes, thank you for all your help with it as well. For sending me assets and hanging out in the Discord as we walk through Google Earth together. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. Right, let's bring this into the grid. To draw it first. Let's go for right here, I think. No. Slightly better. Let's change this to a bend and then widen the sharp out. Okay. Yep, that's cool. Okay. Some odd detail in this one. It's a strange place sometimes, Phoenix. We'll have to manually align these ones, I think, right? Let's do smaller ones at this side. There we go. And that needs to be replaced as well. Let's remove the buildings. There we go. Just manually line that last one up together. Cool. Okay, and then now with a little bit of that dry desert belt in around again. That's where it's needed. Nothing too much. over here too. Some taller trees and thicker bushes I think would be welcome here. Let's use some of the workshop gear that we've got. Got 110 of you here as well, guys. Thank you for hanging out for a little bit of Saturday Ilos. Do appreciate you all. You all had a wonderful week, and I'm looking forward to next week as well, where we might finally get to do something new. Yeah, let's get a little repeated tree pattern in there as well. It's going on to small, and then it's really those sort of like, yeah, like this little tall brown hill grass number that Karina dug out for us. Massive shout out for Karina as well, everyone. I'm not sure everyone knows this because it's been so long since Ilos started. But if you're a fan of sort of Ilos' flora and the way that we sort of decorate it, it's all down to Karina because she spent a vast amount of time looking at all the local flora in Arizona to sort of see what's actually there. So that's why I think we've managed to create it so authentically, is that it's all what's actually there in real life, Phoenix. There we go. I think that's what I'm after. Yes. Wonderful. What's going on? What is up with the rail? It looks different. It's North American rail pack fizzy juice. It's not the vanilla ones. For which Eggsy, yes, has told you. Yes, Eggsy's posted the instant gaming link. The instant gaming link's super cheap if you guys like sort of cheap games. Help support the channel. I think I'm happy with that, although I do need to network skins the industrial road though because it's got a light on it. That looks really weird. There we go. And then also node control the pedestrian crossings away as well because they look really weird in Ilos. Okay, Karina's AFK. That's all right, Eggsy. Will you pass on our not condolences? What's the word? Thanks. That's what I'm looking for. Yes. Okay, passing our thanks to Karina when she's back at the PC, mate. All right. I think that's a cute little rail yard extension, though, isn't it? If I don't mind saying so myself. A bit of overgrowth and some carts chilling out here next to some warehouse action. All right. Fills some very awkward space we had between existing infrastructure and current. Or new, rather. So existing and current is the same, isn't it? Right. Let's grass all these up. And then I think we'll carry on the chain link vibes as we come close to the highways. Well, you imagine the city councils wouldn't be too happy about people just being able to walk onto the train line here and thus onto the highway. So we'll fence it off. Let's bring it up to there. We'll switch to the small size. And this should be tremendous. Wonderful. It's a much more tasteful use of the space, isn't it? I hope there's not too many Saguaros around here. If M-Dog is still in the stream with us, he might be able to tell us. We do have a Phoenix local in the live stream today, everyone. For which you do need to head into Google Earth, actually, and have a look at his suggestions. Actually, yeah, we can get some love for Malay as well. Sorry, not Malay. Even though we do love Malay, but it wasn't Malay that did this. For M-Dog. Look at all this. This amazing list of places that M-Dog put together for us. Because he lives in Phoenix. We've got pedestrian hotspots, map detailing, like towns around Arizona. So good. So we can get some yes please in the live chat from the YouTube members. That would be massively appreciated. That's so much. That's like so helpful for me, rather than just aimlessly scrolling around on Google Earth. Okay, this little rail yard extension is wonderful. I'm happy with this now, if not for a touch more detailing required over here. Just trim back what we did. I think we'll do some surface painter here. Yep, that's going to be fine. Then we'll do some gravel here. Let's come down onto our smaller size so we can chisel this out a little bit. There we go, up to there, and then down this side. Across. What's that? That is a very thin cactus with no arms. Right, let's do some dry belt. I think some trash should be welcome around here as well, you know. Especially King Lano's little random trash pile thing. On the occasion, like someone's binned a TV and a mattress. Is that a mattress? Looks like Weetabix. What is that? I have no idea what that is. It's obviously not a Weetabix, but some sort of trash prop, isn't it? Yes, little bits of crap that's been left down here. TVs, boxes, tyres, etc. Some larger vanilla crap will be welcome as well. Maybe some scrap metal there too. With some grass in and around it as well. Well, yeah, there we go. That's all right. Oh, yes, the rural power lines as well. Oh, it's getting a little bit cloudy too. Yes, please. Very nice. Fly tipping, yes, fly tipping star. Yeah, it is. It is fly tipping here. I think we'll stick a taller palm in here too. Let's go for a workshop, California. There we go. Right. Also don't like this concrete here now either, although it is here for a reason, isn't it? Because that's where the small warehouse yard fits in. Okay, again, I think we'll just paint this in our little compacted gravel texture that we're so fond of. Gives a bit more contrast between the grey of the concrete then as well. And I think some grasses would be welcome. Also, fantastic. Okay. Yeah, much more appealing area now, isn't it? It's retaining those industrial Phoenix vibes, for lack of a little bit of broken service paint there. There we go. We've got some cute little rail yards in here too. Only small ones, but they'll do a job. Enjoy the power lines while you can. They'll be the first thing gone when the node limit is hit. They won't be exy. I think the first thing that'll go when we hit the nodes will be all the highway work that needs doing. I don't want to lose my power lines. My power lines are great. I love them. They're perfect detailing assets. That's so nice. That reminds me. Let's do the network multi-tour while we're here. I will forget to do that, and then this will just be an enormous waste of nodes. So you can go. I do need that node in there for the curve, so I'm not going to remove it. And then all of those lines can go as well. That one can go. Is that needed? I don't really want to touch that one. That's a lot of... I mean, that is a lot of nodes there though, isn't it? That seems a little too many. I don't want to mess with this line though, because this is the main cargo line. I don't want to destroy Ilos' delivery network. Cool. Do you just build, or do you play it like let it run? Yeah, I let it run sometimes. I'm a pain in the ass for pausing the game when I'm building. It's just like a habit. But yeah, I do let it run. Explore sometimes. Yes. Yes, amazing M-Dog. M-Dog was amazing. Yeah, just fantastic work from him. What a beast. Okay. Cool. That feels like that space nicely for me, I think. So, there's now spaces sort of developing this side. So this is kind of suburban meeting industrial. This needs to be refined. And then I want to do this as well. Yeah, I need to do this. So let's hop back into Google Earth for a second, because this suburb here has become insanely ugly because I've had to do a couple of fresh installs and it's lost the building theme that was here, so lots of ugly vanilla stuff has grown up inside it. So it's essentially this suburb here that fits in. So it's very typical grid stuff. If we have a little measure, we can see that we're what, 10. So they're 20 units wide essentially. But even then, we do have distribution vibes mixed in immediately next to the suburbia in Phoenix. Like a little scrapyard and car park, more warehouse stuff here with a load of trailers outside of it. And I'm guessing, yeah, there's just like residential immediately opposite this warehouse. Like, imagine having that for a view from your front door. Just a distribution center. Phoenix is so wild. Yeah, it's just residential here. Doesn't look kind of too high land value, if you like, considering how close this is to the city centre. It seems fairly sort of quiet suburbia, doesn't it? But there's palms, there's chain link fencing, and it's pretty gridded, so we should be okay to redesign the suburb. Cool. Alright. Let's do that then. A lot of it needs to be ripped out. Let me leave this up on my second monitor so we can see what we're doing. Tremendous. So in Phoenix, it does sort of spam out of this road, but because we have this elevated, it's obviously not a possibility for us. So we're going to have to do something a little bit more creative. But let's get rid of it all. Apologies, that bulldozing noise is probably incredibly loud, and I'm spamming it, so my apologies everyone. Let's come in and delete all buildings as well. Not that angle though, because I don't want to delete the metro stop. Let's delete those. And these as well. Yep, or you can go disappear. And we'll replan how the network is going to come off of that main arterial which feeds back into the Mar grid. Yes, it does, okay. Cool. Ouch for the deleting. Is it really loud? I'm sorry if it is. Good point, EMB. Can you replace the power lines with post-update IMT? No, because they're... I mean, I guess if you got them as props, you could. Yeah, if you went and got prop power lines, you could do them. That would be an enormous job, though. Go and IMT every power line in the city. But, you know, if I want it, I have to do it, don't I? Okay, yeah, so this whole suburb is horrible. I don't like it. It needs to be reworked. For example, we often get comments saying that they struggle to sort of rip things out of the city, so maybe this is a lesson in that for you all. There's even parts of Ilos that I don't like. Alright, let's start with this little collector road then, this little palm number. So we're going to have this run out this side, I think. Yeah, that's going to be good for me. Let's keep it going on road length as well. And the grid snap. So how realistic is actually crossing the highway? Could sink it down and then bring this across and hook it into there. That would give us more interconnectivity. It would require a fair bit of work here though. I think we'll just leave that at a dead end and then just bear that potential design in mind. Right, then let's grab... I think we'll just go for the regular vanilla road here. Though I guess it is the US plain roads, isn't it? Yeah, because they don't have the dash marking in the middle of them. Okay. We will need a new Mehmet Fields. Yes, we're going to rebuild Mehmet Fields. Yes, we are. We are. What is it called when you dump your old fridge or mattress by the side of the road? I'd call that fly tipping. Lauren, is that related to anything? Or are you just... are you just wondering? I'm not sure if that was a question that came from somewhere else. But yeah, I would call that fly tipping, I guess. So in Phoenix, a lot of these houses on the downtown, they do have that little alleyway behind them. I'm wondering if that's for... Good afternoon, lemon cakes in the oven. Now ready for Ilos. Welcome in Scope, our Spice of the Month King. Actually, we do have the 2 record Spice of the Month winners in the live chat now, unless Rach has fallen asleep. And yeah, Rach and Scope are the 2 Spice of the Month King and Queens, if you like. US roads don't have dashes. I'm sure they do somewhere, Ellie, but not in this particular part of Phoenix that I'm looking at. No, they're just plain grey asphalt roads, if you like. So I think I'm going to leave the space in between them for that pathway, or the little alleyway that we see in Phoenix, so I think we'll go with that pattern. So we're essentially doing 20 by 11 blocks. Then how much does this give us for zoning opportunities? 4 there, 4. Then 2 3s, yeah, that's sensible sizing. We shouldn't get any horrific shapes there. Might as well even plot this entire suburb using the new little move it trick from the infrastructurist. Not move it, sorry, find it. We'll have a look. Let's just get everyone in first of all. Don't like this connection anymore. Okay, this is mostly alright. Just keeping the main frames. Trying to look for further little spots of interconnectivity we can maybe bring in across the highway, but there isn't vast amounts of opportunity because of this big turbine interchange that's here. I'm here. Hey Rach. Yes, Rach is here. Usually any sort of painted lines are meant for main roads, any sort of side roads and neighbourhoods usually aren't painted. Interesting casino. I think that's how we do it in the UK as well, I think, is it? I don't think we have like dashes on pedestrian streets. Pretty sure we don't. Generally can't remember. I can't remember what a little UK pedestrian street looks like. Okay. Let's keep these going. So how much more wiggle room do we have to play with before we hit the arterial system again? We can get another set of blocks in, so we might as well. Because it was this area there, because like this part of Phoenix is so dense, like there's no space left around here, but this suburb had like so much dead empty space in it. It was not appropriate. I need to turn off all the traffic lights here as well. And then we could come back into here, so why don't we do 13 and then that one, and then can we just square everyone out here, maybe extend the stretch on that one. That sort of links it in a little bit more sensibly, doesn't it? We'll go for that. We'll have that one back in there. Tremendous. This is slowly piecing together, I think. 11, 20. Can we come out this side again? Yes, we can. Are we hitting any infrastructure there? There's a little bit of bush on the road. Apart from that, we should be okay. Then, can we get one more up at the top? Yes, we can. Tremendous. Actually, quite a happy space, this one. Everything's all interconnected and wonderful. Cool. And then 13. And then we'll just do some little node control amendments here. Just square people off, and then a little bit of offset on those angled pieces so they're not quite as obviously snapped, if you like. Cool. That's a much more pleasing suburban frame there, isn't it, in front of the Ilos skyline. Let's have a hydration break as well, everyone. We are 50 minutes into the stream. Dump is so versatile. Am I missing something in the chat here? What on earth are you talking about, Jen? Can we smash a like? Yes, if you want to join the stream, guys, likes really help me out. Also, comments on the VODs after the fact as well. Like amazing, so thank you for any support you'd like to throw my way. Here in the UK, we don't have dashes on neighbourhood streets due to the amount of holes in the road. Is that sort of shade at the road maintenance facilities of the UK, the access, or is that actual fact? I'm not sure. UK residential roads are only lined on the approach to a junction. There we go. Brassat's cleared it up. Okay. You guys are still talking about fly tipping. That was ages ago. Fly tipping was ages ago. Yeah. Yes, comments after the volley's up. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Zimzy, yes, thank you for liking. Thank you, thank you. I've got my daughter saying lovely all the time now. Starting using that term everyday life. It'll catch on eventually. We don't have fly tipping, we have cow tipping. Don't worry about it, Eric. We're having our own conversation about trash. You don't need to lower yourself. Yeah, I'm just gonna carry on playing. you guys can watch if you want. I'll just leave you guys to talk about fly tipping. Okay, so let's come into the wonderful world of college assets, courtesy of the content creator pack. And I think we will place in a lot of these. It's Alt V, isn't it, that changes the asset? Although I probably want to go for 4, do I? 4. Oh, that really limits the pool though, doesn't it? I should create tags for these really, but we should be okay. Alright, so we've got a massive amount of residential demand. Let's start filling in some of these frames. It's not like everything has to be uniform, is it? So yeah, if you haven't seen out or checked out the infrastructurists video on this, we will actually probably host that video at the end, I think. It's really cool, so you can just sort of keep plopping with find it and then it randomizes the asset every time. So then I think what I will do is once we've got in a row of houses, we will copy and paste this to like the other side of the suburb. And just through sort of distance and scaling, we should be able to sort of repeat the repeated assets, but not actually have them look that repeated. Especially since every time we change them, they do change the colour as well. So yeah, super useful video. What was it? What was his name? Is it the infrastructurist? I think it is, isn't it? I can't remember. We'll host it at the end of the stream anyway. And we'll send you guys over to the video. But super cool way of using Find It. Let's have this in. So we'll do a few of these. Are these possibly too fancy, these ones? No, I think I can get away with them. Maybe space them properly before copying. Have we got spacing issues? Are we okay? Is it alright? Yeah, you're right, Marco. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Marco's got a point. Let's just give everyone a little bit more breathing room as and where needed, especially in our larger patterns. Make sure we're against the edge of the road there with that one. Yeah, good shout, Marco. Yes, okay. So once we got them properly spaced, let's delete these ones that we did. Copy them. Bring these ones in instead. So yeah, I'm not going to copy and paste from the same top and bottom every time. So I'll try and show you what I mean by that. Let's go for there. There as well. And over over here. So yeah, rather than taking the top row now, what we'll do is we'll construct another row and then copy that into ones that are over here. So it's kind of mixed and matching every single time. How are you doing that? Placing the houses without clicking on them? So you can set up tags which will bring in assets of your choosing. So because it's college assets, I can search for college, which brings up all the university city stuff, which is what I use for Ilos. If you make sure you're in the Global Reco tab of Find It on the left here, and then you come to Random Selection, and then you do Alt-V, it will change the asset that's selecting your cursor every single time. So just keep doing Alt-V, it will keep pulling out of this pool that you have. Again, you can also use Find It's tag system to set this up. Then once you've got it, Alt-V, place your asset, move on, Alt-V again, another asset, new asset, and then so on and so forth. So it's just a really cool, super quick, efficient way of building plopped suburbs. Yeah, it's amazing. It's like so good, so super handy. Cool. So we'll piece this all together. Give everyone a little bit more breathing room. And then let's keep placing again. Hey Mouse, welcome in. Stream title is Industrial, you're working residential, and everyone's talking about fly tipping. So confused. So am I, Mouse. Yes, I asked them what they were all talking about, and they were like, just keep playing the game, Meg, don't worry about us. So I'm just leaving them to it. I'm not sure what's being spoken about now. But welcome in, Mouse, nice to see you, buddy. Hello. There we go. Some of those are a little bit repeated, so let's just move them. So that pattern of 3 doesn't repeat itself. Okay, yes, but Mouse is right, I have realised. I mean, we did some industrial detailing, I guess. But we're doing residential now. Right. Okay, let's do another row. Yeah, so just Control and V until you're happy. I feel like I'm really misquoting that guy's channel name, and I don't want to miscredit him. Can someone confirm who it is? Yeah, Biffa gave him credit in his video. Actually, you know what? Lance did send it to me. Let me just see if I can grab Lance's link. Yes, it was the infrastructurist. Yes, it was. I will send...
Still wearing enough layers.
God, what was that? The hoodie advert. They got the right target audience anyway. Yeah, the link to that video is in the live chat if you want to go check it out. Infrastructure is his name. We will also host it at the end of the stream as well. He is kind of an older creator. He's been around for a long time, but has tried to get back into the game recently. And that was his first video in like months. So, yeah, it's good stuff. Useful. Very useful. Okay, let's bring this over. Cool. So hopefully now with 2 of the blocks in, we should start to see a little bit more sort of suburban density in the foreground of Ilos' downtown. So it would also be nice to have walkability between these, but that's a serious amount of node usage to have pathways between there. I guess we could do a surface painter line, but it kind of looks a little bit underwhelming. It's not too bad, I suppose. I don't know. We'll worry about that later. Let's just get the actual houses in right now. Okay, so we've placed enough blocks here now. So let's say, for example, I want to take this entire block here, but we want to have it look slightly differently. Let's rotate it 180 degrees. We can place it in its parameters. Once we've got that one in, perhaps we want to grab the bottom row from this one, which we can turn into the top row for this one. And then likewise, perhaps we'd like this bottom row to join up with this bottom row. So you can just do it a few times, and then before you know it, you've got loads of different varied patterns that you can copy and paste in with Move It, which is like massively helpful. So just much more interesting suburbs than letting them grow by themselves. Keep our eye on it as well, to make sure things aren't getting too garish. I think we might come in with a taller palm on the road. And again, they were quite dumpy palms in Phoenix, weren't they? They were quite dinky. Not dumpy, that's not what I meant to say. Hey Rani, welcome into the stream, mate. Welcome in. Has there been a hydration posture jet vet? I'm asking for my first cider. There hasn't been, actually, day access, no. There hasn't been. Honestly, we had one, didn't we? But, yeah, we'll have a little hydration break here, shall we? Should we bang a little bit of Ilos Twilight Downtown action on? Yes, we can. There we go. We'll just have it sat on the precipice of night. We'll enjoy the skyline from the outer lying suburb here. Yep, hydration break and posture check, everyone. Nodes or service painter, you're going to hit one of the limits. Maybe actually, yeah. Wonder which one's going to come first, right? What is the node count? It's 72% the last time I checked it. It's probably up to 73 now, though. There's been a couple of episodes since I checked it last time. I'd be mostly worried about the move it limit. No, that one wouldn't have got past me, A and B. You wouldn't have got the move it limit pass. Not a chance. Yeah, not a chance. You've got to be careful with kids. They pick up everything. My son's 11 and told one of his friends, "You're about as useful as an ashtray on a motorcycle." Which is quite something else so good, Arian. Yes, as useful as an ashtray on a motorcycle. I like that one. That's good. Sometimes I miss mods on console and then I do a game update happens and I don't miss mods. Yeah, you slowly get used to vanilla again, don't you? And then it's like, oh, I need to move it again now. You do, mouse. Node count is the limit of nodes in the game. Oh, was Bad Wolf meaning like what actually is the node count? Yes, Exit explained it to you, Bad Wolf. My favourite streamer, since we are taking inspirations, do we have a large dump yard in the outskirts where all the city waste is converted into recycled goods? Anyway, you're my fave. Now, thank you so much, Salesh. Yes, we know you're a fan, buddy. We know you're a fan. We do have the large garbage processing on the edge of the mile grid, which I guess is sort of a dumping ground, if you like. Hey Timo, welcome into the stream, mate. Welcome in. Okay. Cool. Let's carry on plopping suburbs. Oh, DJ with the $10 super chat. So happy to catch the live. It seems like forever since the last one I saw. Wonderful work as always, Mr. Ray. Thank you so much, DJ. It's really nice to have you back for the live as well, lovely. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate you. I'm glad you're still enjoying the content after all these years, DJ. You have been around for a very long time now. That's a few reals, to be fair. Oh, and Draws with a $2 super chat. Can we get a real-time node count on the hood? No, you can use the Watch It mod though to watch it, I guess. Yeah, keep an eye on the node count. But no, there's no way of getting it on the heads-up display on the game. No, yeah, you need a mod to find out what it is. Okay. Cool. Need some layers up this way. This one is that not 20 units? Oh no, it's because that's a 4-lane road, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Ignore me, idiot. Yeah, so we just need the sort of last batch of them, if you like, not the full 20 measurement. And we were seeing a little bit of chain link fencing in Phoenix as well, so I think we'll decorate the main road with some chain link vibes here before we come into the suburb. Same again, let's grab a block missing off the last two. Fill that space in. We'll also get this one here to become this way. Will a border to Mexico come with a rural border town? Probably open mindset, yes. Doing a border crossing is something I really want to do in Ilos. Yeah, just because of the US-Mexico border, I think that would be a really appropriate build for the city. But yes, it probably will have a little rural border town on it, yeah. I don't see why not. Okay. Let's grab another completed block. Let's go for these guys. Then up in here. Cool. Oh, one more. These guys will need schools and whatnot as well. Connectivity into the arterial frames too. So we'll factor that into our detailing. Actually, we might head back into Phoenix for some little inspiration on those detail points actually. Let's give it some time. Yes, everyone's good here. Here. And then one last block. Which we can rotate again, just to keep it going. And that fills the space a lot more, granted sort of rigidly and you could argue more boring, but it's what we see in Phoenix, just long straight rows of residential in sort of obvious gridded frames on the outskirts of the downtown. The bus doing a U-turn halfway down. Why? Why are you doing that? Is there a bus line here? Yes, there is. You shouldn't have done that though. It's okay. Okay, let's turn off the traffic lights as well. Do you want them on the main road? We're going to have to turn them into round roads though. You don't need lights through these areas. I actually need to turn that option off in Traffic Manager. For turning traffic lights on at a junction. Massively annoying to have to turn them off every single time. Yeah, I think we're going to have them off here as well, and then we'll use the round version of the concrete road. So we get the brakes at the junctions where we need them. And then, yes, we can come into asymmetrical at the main crossroads. Alright. Wonderful. Okay, so got some very nice detail opportunities along here with our little asymmetry roads. Let's see what we can do. Hey Will, welcome to the stream, mate. Nice to see you. I've not seen you around for a while. Oh, there you go. Yes, so sorry for not making the streams for such a long time. Life is really busy at the minute. No worries, Will. Life always comes first, mate. But it's nice to have you back. Welcome in. Is the German build still ongoing? That's what I'm interested in. How's the German vibes going? I just want to shift and offset the blue a little bit. There we go. Okay, so let's just give ourselves a little pause. And again, we're going to jump back into Earth. Because what I would like to have happen is just to see what occurs when we have, oh see, so this is interesting in Phoenix. So it's that big road into the downtown, right? This is what we're sort of lining up that perspective in Ilos. So we have Ilos, and then we see Phoenix. We're sort of playing with this space here. So there's actually a little bit of commercial car park in here. And then an initial sort of condo design before we spill into the outer lying sort of rundown college suburbia. Actually, that's what I want to see. I want to see what happens in these little alleyways between the houses. Hey Teddy Radko, welcome to the stream, mate. How you doing? Yeah, so it's just where they collect all the rubbish, isn't it? Behind the house. Yeah, it's sort of, it's all walled and fenced off from each house. And then it's a pathway with lots of power lines overhead. Okay. Then we've got a baseball field here too. Those poorly maintained roads, they're a vibe, aren't they? Poorly maintained road pack, I think. Okay, so we don't really have the room for a condo development this side of Ilos. We will do one, but not here, but we can definitely have a look at this. Let's get a couple of little commercial blocks and a little car parking configuration. And then we can tie that into the metro. And then again, in terms of how the suburbs kind of sit against the road, is it just immediately in the house? Yes, it is, isn't it? There we go. Some dog walkers at the back of the house there. Some more chain-linked fence yards with nothing in them is always enjoyable. Just make sure we're retaining that vibe through here. There's a little American flag there. Actually, it kind of looks like a memorial, doesn't it? That house maybe burned down or something. That looks like flowers and teddies have been left and stuff. No, there's a tent over there as well. It's maybe like a little homeless camp. Yeah, a shopping cart too. But there's some homeless living on the empty lots as well. That is interesting. Is that the Iron Giant? It is, isn't it? Yes, it is. What a cool little mural. That's really cool. Anyway, we're spending too much time on Google Earth. Let's not get lost. Let's stay focused. Okay, so some little commercial palettes with some car parking to be enjoyed as well. Brassack is leaving, is he? I've got to go as the wife has woken up. Thanks for the stream, mate. No worries, Brassack. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, bud. I'm sure I'll speak to you in the Discord at some point. Okay, right. Car parks, yes please. So, do have a very tiny amount of commercial demand. So let's come in with car parking. And 40 meters, possibly definitely too wide. So we'll do this. We will snap into the grid. Actually, I shouldn't be doing this. It's using more nodes than I need to, but it might look quite nice. If I had these sort of running parallel, and then join them in with service road, not like that though. Does this look horrific as a car parking design? And then I can have the angled car parks. Ooh. Hello, Sudden KFC. That was like a sponsorship, wasn't it? It's not, by the way. The stream isn't sponsored by KFC. Not yet, anyway. Colonel will reply to my emails one day. And then if we just have them... here. And then I think some tasteful service painter in the middle. Does it work? It's different. It's extra nodes that we would normally use, but I guess it's different, isn't it? Yeah, I guess that's all the words we really need. And then of course it actually wants to be connected into the network somewhere. So guessing just here, and then can we do some node control action now? There's an extra node in that connection, isn't there? Yes, there is. With that in mind then... Oh yeah, it's a really awkward space to connect this in. No, that's too many nodes close together. The game isn't going to like that. Okay, well let's amend our arterial connections and let's sort of refactor this in. We don't really need a connection into the suburb here. Because there will be plenty of others, of course, like down here, for example. So then let's just allow this space to service our parking lots. Let's go for that service road again. Have this one come down. It's going to give us some nice parallel road action, actually. Don't know if that's snapping. And then back on. And then hello people. Well, cool. So let's pick out some commercial assets. Probably Rico gear is going to be the nicest. A lot of King Leno stuff will work quite well in this space, I imagine. Node cap is our biggest enemy. It is, Arana. Yes, it is. Egg paying attention to the RCI demands. What year is it? I know EMB. It's I don't ever pay attention to them, do I? I don't know why I'm doing it now either. Yeah, who cares about RCI, right? So I think a little bit of fast food. Maybe an Arby's there on the corner. Family Dollar's probably a little bit too big for what I'm after here. I just want sort of smaller little chain numbers, perhaps an IHOP would be welcome. No, not really. I don't really like the IHOP asset. Zaxby's. I don't know. Our American friends, what would you expect to find on a main road like this? Would it be fast food? Would it be retail? Clothing? I guess it would be fast food, right? The Macca's. Let's check find it. Where's that on? This video is sponsored by KFC. Teddy's Fried Chicken will sponsor the stream. I'll be down for some Teddy's Fried Chicken, yeah. Do that if you want, mate. Reach out, we'll get Teddy Radko and his insane use of vanilla procedural objects to sponsor the stream. Shout out for Teddy Radko as well, by the way, guys, if you haven't seen Teddy. We could get some titties on Main Street. We got a strip club asset. We haven't used this for a while either. I'm gonna get some dislikes for that. I shouldn't have said that. A little strip club there. That'd be alright. Burger King next to the Metro. We do have a Burger King asset actually, don't we? Actually, I guess we're opposite a KFC, so maybe Burger King would have set up here to fight the Colonel, so to speak. Can we get the... It's a bit small. Oh, I do like this Burger King asset. Yeah, I actually might replace it with the... Arby's. What is Arby's? Is Arby's fast food as well? What's on the sign? New Angus beef, 3 cheese and bacon sub. Oh, that sounds well good. I could eat that. What is Arby's decent in the American realm of fast food? Or is it sort of substandard, horrible stuff? Ex-quote of the day. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. I hesitated as the words left my mouth. I thought, no, don't. I shouldn't have said that one. That's going to spike my dislike ratio. Yep. Oh well. This is fine. It's fine. Right. There's a little potential fountain detail in here as well. Should we throw in a rock garden? I feel like it's been a long time since we've done Ilos rock garden. Oh, we're auto-saving. Ooh, that was a big one. That was a big one. Oh man. There we go. The king outranks the colonel. That's true, bare necessities it is. Actually, generally speaking, strip clubs are not on main roads. They tend to be off main, usually hidden near industrial, non-family friendly commercial zones. I guess we're sort of in that vibe here, right, Casino? There's sort of industrial stuff. I mean, I guess it's on the main road. I do get your point. Yeah, because, you know, if there's kids living here, and they're coming out every day, and seeing that, it's just probably not the best placement, is it? It's not the best placement. Arby's is roast beef. What, just roast beef? Nothing else? Arby's is banging. Roast beef sandwiches seasoned with curly fries and nacho cheese. Okay. Yeah, we don't have Arby's in the UK. But if it's got the casino seal of approval, then we know that it's decent, because casino is a connoisseur of the American cuisine. Clausen's breakfast pizza still remains one of my favourite things I've never tried from the COVID lockdowns casino. One day, mate. One day we'll try it. Okay, let's clear out some concrete for some rocks here. Let's get some jets in. Go for... Oh, there you go. Is that my, Yes, there you go. My props ready as to what build is coming up, everyone. These broken jets here. Very cool. We might have a look at that, actually. We might go take a look at the boneyard in Tucson later on. We shall see. Let's go for... fence. I think some tasteful modern green cities would be appreciated here with a prop line tool. Isn't everywhere in Phoenix industrial anyway? Pretty much, Eggsy, yes. Pretty much. Well, actually, yeah, I want to show off Eggsy's vanilla Ilos as well. He's been building it in the Discord. Well, not in the Discord, but he shared it on the Discord at least. We'll have a look at that in a second. I need the ploppable concrete brushes. It's a good job for you. Candy isn't here to tell me to get them because she uses them in Oregon and I need to get them. I keep forgetting about them, but we will get them one day. Just don't worry about them right now. It's fine. We will do some mixed bushes. Where are they? Short patch of flowers. Is this welcome? No, it's too small. Clusters. There we go. Okay. Just be wary of any clipping. Apart from that, I think we're okay. One day casino, yes. I heard the curly fries are really good. From Arby's, I'm taking it you're talking about, right? It's on the front of the thing. Arby's $5 combos. They look like tacos, right? On the front of it. There's no other promotional material besides that. Talori wants to know what the hell is on a breakfast pizza. Sino will answer that for you, Bad Wolf. Yeah, he will. I put 10 kilo on living in the States and I lost it when I came back to the UK. I'm not surprised, Dave. Yeah, I would balloon if I went to the States. I'm a huge barbecue lover. And it's just dangerous. It's very, very, very dangerous. Alright, that's cool. Do we want to do any solar parking? Do we want to put these over so it's like cute? Oh, solar parking. It's annoying that the traffic light is there, the street light is there though. Massively irritating actually. I think we could do some solar roofs though. We very rarely use these. Do we like them in the car park? What is that thing in the middle of the rocks? I can't figure out what it is. It's a water jet. It's a little bit slow frames compared to the rest of the city, but yeah, they are water jets. This is the Ilos rock garden palette. The rocks, the green cities, fencing and the bushes. Yeah, there's a few of them all over. They're mainly in the convention plaza. Over here. A few of them knocking about outside the convention space. Near the stadium. Actually, this is the road all the way back out of town, isn't it? No, it's not. It's the next one over. Yeah, it's this one. Yes, please. Can we get a fountain light in there, please? We absolutely can't, Ubav. We absolutely can. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly as well, by the way. Apologies if I'm not. Okay, I might go with these solar lots. I think I'm happy with them. What's about there? I do need to network scans the light off of the parking lot roads though. Let's go ahead and remove it. Cool. Yeah, I've just got to replace the parking though. That's okay. Side. Then we'll have another little hydration break. I am dehydrated today. I had quite a big gym session this morning though, so that's probably why. Yeah, I'm not enjoying the strip club anymore. I think we should get rid of it. I think it's kind of like not... I mean, yeah, it's right opposite like these houses on the main road. I feel like this, you wouldn't find a strip club here. Casino is correct. You guys alright? You're taking that very slowly. I feel like maybe you want another turning lane here, actually. A bit of a shame to waste all those lanes. Yeah, let's allow a right turn from that lane as well. Sure. Yeah, let's not use the strip club. Not here, anyway. It's all fast food, isn't it? Put in a Dunkin'. Do we have a Dunkin' Donuts, Jen? I'm not sure we do we? There's a Five Guys. Do I have a Dunkin' Donut asset? I do have a Dunkin' Donut asset. It's quite small though. Where's the front of it? Where's its spawn point? On this side here. Okay. So we can have that one in there. Not anything else. I feel maybe a vanilla asset would be welcome. Maybe that fast food looking... Yeah, let's do the shake it. In response to losing the strip club. We'll replace it with milkshake parlour. Yeah. That's better, isn't it? That's much better. Yeah, like superiorly better, actually. Much happier with that. Tremendous. How's this metro line doing? 27 people in a week. That seems terrible. Why? Why is that so poor? Probably because you don't really go anywhere. This could probably be extended now. Extended to where, though? A bench dude baseball facility. That's so funny. That's such a stupid name. Do we have any underground connections coming out of the airport? Yes, but they're all full though, or filled rather. I mean, the suburb is going to carry on out here, so I guess we could plan in some frames. I do need to nip to the bathroom though really quickly before we do that. Oh, Colin S with a $10 Canadian super chat. Nothing better than a chill stream to build along with as a kick off to my weekend. Thank you so much, Colin. Appreciate your support, mate. Yeah, thank you for hanging out and chilling and building along. That's nice, yeah. I do that a lot with my live streams. Not with my live streams, but streamers that I watch, yeah. I'll sort of play along with the stream. Anyway, yes, I just need to nip to the little bathroom. I'll give you a main street view. Is that alright? It's going to have to be. Yep, have a hydration break, guys. Just nip to the toilet. I'll be right back in a second. And hello people. Welcome back. Hearing that song, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Just me, oh dear. I think it is. Is it? I know Lauren's on board, as always. I'm out of here, folks. The girlfriend demands McDonald's for breakfast. Hope everyone has a beautiful weekend. Grace works catch a stream egg. No worries, Howling Wolf. Thank you for stopping by, mate. Good luck on the girlfriend Mackie's breakfast run. We've all been there, right? Stand, get that blood flowing in a moment, guys. Yes, JJ's right. Do you have a... I guess, yeah, it's part of a posture check, I guess, isn't it? Stand check, I guess. Cool, so I'm happy with this little corner now. This little corner's a lot more appealing on the main street, isn't it? Just a little bit of care and attention around the public transport stops. And I think in preparation of eventual outer-lying suburban expansion, we might just start mapping out some grid frames here. So this is a one-way road. This comes out of the governor's office, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay. So, the rail line is blocking us at the minute, but we should be okay here, I think. Let's move those nodes and buildings along. Splendid. And then you can just go straight the way through. Let's turn off tree anarchy. And then just come up to the highway. And you will also repeat the same here. 90 degrees snap, that's happy. Then same again here as well. It's 90 degrees back in. Oh, it's 89.9 degrees. Be alright, it's okay, you won't be able to tell. Super. My peas are with me, Egg. I'm sure they are, Jen. I wouldn't doubt that for a moment. Blood check? Yes, a blood check, JJ. Yes. What was it? What's it called? Circulation check. Yeah, that's what we can go for. Don't want that connection there. So it would be really nice to have these. Can we do what we did in the rail yards and just anarchy the roads through them? It doesn't look quite as convincing on the double rail lines though, does it? No, I don't think we will do that. I think we will just leave this, because I think, you know, looking in Phoenix, there is just open spots of desert. Not everything is concrete, even though a lot of it is concrete, but there is just overgrown desert space, and I feel like I'm not respecting that enough in Ilos, so let's develop some here together. Let's do some... Let's just go for some California shorties. Let's get the short fan palms in. I feel like we've neglected the shorty recently. Right. That sentence could also be used as though you've not been listening to like your favourite rapper as much, right? Been neglecting the shorty. Not that I listen to rap music, but it sounds like a rapper name, right? Big Shorts. Something like that. I think that'd be my rapper name if I was a rapper, I guess. Yeah, and there were some billboards here as well. Let's get our billboards in. Should we get a vote for the governor? You know, this is like a really high traffic road right into downtown Ilos, so the political messages would be fairly strong here, I think. Karina trying to secure the votes for the next term in office. And then I think on the way out of the city, they can get some Ilos fencing and associates. And maybe on your way down to Area 51, you will encounter the alien warning. Alright. Cool. Those dark little bushes feel a bit too much. Am I overthinking it? These ones here, JJ? You're not a fan? I think there's maybe too many here. You could have a valid point there, but I think that's part of the overgrowth. I imagine sort of as they die, maybe like a tumbleweed would form out of them. Not sure. I was thinking something similar. Egg, were you Lauren? Yes? Great minds, right? Great minds. I think I will thin out a little bit of bush for JJ. Not for JJ, but that sounds really weird actually. No, just remove a little bit of the density in the bush for him. Continue this fence fill here as well. Those signs are magical, aren't they? Yeah, Turtle the Builder did such a wonderful job for creating some custom billboards. I did actually send him a message asking for some new ones, but he's kind of gone away on it. He's not really been active recently, so we don't have them. I'm pretty sure I've got some taller billboards from the workshop. Tall ones, where have they gone? It's like they've gone forever. Can we turn off vanilla ones? Is it because I'm in props? Yes, there we go. Because they're not props. Can we turn this one around so that we get the welcome to the city here, and then I might just move the governor one down a little bit, maybe onto this corner. Yes, and then we get the welcome to the city billboard as you're driving into the city. And as you're driving out, you get the have a good trip city administrator, which actually has the farmland on it, which the farmland is actually here as you come out into this side of Ilos. That's cool. Is it Ilos or Ilos? Ilos. Imagine if Apple made Los Angeles is the way I remember it. So it's Ilos. Yeah. Ilos. But I probably pronounce it Ilos as well at some point, so just ignore me. It is Ilos, yeah. Right. Again, I think this suburb here has suffered the same fate in the fact that it's lost its building theme and it's now got these fucking hideous vanilla assets in it. I mean, these are all just 20 by 20 frames again. Oh, these are 22 by 12 for some reason. Why did you do that, Egg? That's not appropriate measuring, idiot. Oh, Craig Schmidt with a $10 US super chat. But didn't say anything. Thank you so much, Craig. Really appreciate the support, mate. Thank you so much for super chatting. Nice to have you in. I remember your comment actually, you only really popped up during the 50k special, didn't you, Craig? You've been a kind of a lurker, but it's nice to have you around now, mate. Nice to meet you. Okay, so let's carry on developing this suburb because we've kind of left it half finished. If we did 7 out here, no, maybe not. Let's do 5 instead. And bring that one down. I want the road to almost hug the bicycle highway. Kind of like this is what I'm envisioning. Let's come off that road guideline snap now. Grid snapping as well. Yeah, just like that. And then we'll come back into the grid. We'll have that in there. For some reason that pillar has decided it wants to live on this side of the road now. Random, but okay. Yeah, I think from the bird's eye view, that kind of boxes off the edge of the sort of high-speed access road in and out of the mark grid here. Okay. And then I actually wonder now if we should just actually shatter these angles and allow this diagonal road to just kind of really round out the suburb. I'm going to move Karina's trees though. I know how much time she spent doing this. I remember I deleted some trees over when I built the Eggsy and Karina Memorial Hospital here. I deleted some trees as we made this slip ramp under the highway and had comments from Karina like, those are my trees. You deleted them. So I'm sorry, Karina. Won't happen again. Even though a high level housing, yes, exactly. Yeah, so I had to do a fresh install of cities a couple of months ago. Because a beta branch of the game broke my game like entirely. And I lost all my building themes and kind of didn't realise that would happen. And then as a result, Ilos had vanilla assets spawning in it. And it's like, ugh. No. Hideous. No thank you. Awful vanilla buildings. Some of them are nice, but really looking forward to the modern mid-century buildings we're getting as well with the content creator pack from Revo. They're like really cool. Lots more modern low density housing on its way. Cool. So now we'll just keep using different variations of Move It. So create a convincing looking zoning square here. Honestly, well, you know what? These guys are probably whinging for like police and service and stuff, aren't they? Why don't we reserve this space here for a little police park and education area? Just because there's so much density around here that they're going to need services. Let's not forget that we are playing City Skylines. Yes, and just leave this here for right now. So let's give them a car park. Let's go ahead and grab... I think poorly maintained is the vibe we're enjoying in this area, isn't it? So we'll do 6, bring that down, node controller into a bend, and then tighten the offset. Tremendous. Let's go ahead and grab some actual park assets for land value purposes. Let's go for a couple of basketball courts would be welcome here. Although if we move them over into the corner, we should be able to put them sort of bleacher to bleacher, if you like, which looks a little bit nicer with the basketball courts. Cool. And then we'll just make sure they're within the road areas so they're maintained connected. The police station as well. Maybe let's go for this massive one. That's way that's way too big. Police headquarters. It's a little bit big, isn't it? Just a little suburban police number like that. And that's okay, right? She was joking, by the way. Yes, I know she was, mate. Yeah, I know she was. Yeah. You always have American Eclectic in news too. Yes, because I never remember to turn the American Eclectic theme off, so some of them do come in. You have to have the donut shop if you had a police station. We could do the Dunkin' Donuts here, actually. Because Jem was banging on about that earlier, wasn't she? Right. Yeah, okay. We'll have some donuts here. Also some tennis courts too. I don't see why not, Arani. Yeah, we can do some tennis courts here. Yeah, we'll just arrange like a little community area in the suburb here. Some car parking, some shops, commercial and services, etc. Fire station will probably be welcome here too, I imagine. Can we get this behind on a little angle? Or is this going to look crap? Looks like we can, yes. Cool. And then we'll concrete all this up. Bearing in mind those service painter limits, of course. Down to a small size here. Oh, JJR with a £2 super chat. Dividend of £2 from Coconut Palm Insurance Limited. Yes, Coconut Palm Insurance. Yes, that is an old school Ilos joke, JJ. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. Appreciate it. Yes, some tennis courts as well, courtesy of Arani. I need to go now. The Bundesliga is starting. Have a good time. You too, open mindset. Enjoy the football, mate. All the Premier League's been cancelled this weekend because of the death of the Queen. No football. Oh no. No weekends. My life is empty without football on. But yes, enjoy the Bundesliga, open mindset. Thank you for hanging out, mate. Appreciate it. Okay, and then let's just have our little tennis courts in this corner. We will decal the concrete so it's a little bit more scuffed up, so it doesn't look quite as smooth here. Oh, I do enjoy a little bit of inner city suburb detail and everyone, it has to be said. There are a few little sort of odd jobs around the city that are quite as satisfying as sort of tidying up a suburb, if you like. Let's get some disabled action in. Let's go for some blue badge action at the top. And then we will switch out for... not those. Where's the little 4x2 one? There we go. 3x2? No, I'll have to manually place the next one then. There we go. Then do these. Cool. Let's get some decals. Probably the big stains are going to be most appropriate. A lot of scuffy around here. We got some police car props we can drop in here too as well if we like. We could do another alien murder scene. Do we want to do another alien murder coven? I feel like this would be a good place for a murder. Maybe behind the fire station here. Like Jerry is back. We haven't done a Jerry coven for a while. Oh, would you look at that? Looks like Coke Palm Insurance is reminding you of the continued profits. How nice of them it is, isn't it, JJ? It is. Those buildings are recreations from Palm Springs, mostly designed by Roman architect who managed to flee the Soviet-occupied Romania in 1947. Didn't know that, mister. Thank you for clarifying. Don't forget a medical centre egg. We won't gaming with Corey. We won't. Can take or leave the football, but NFL started this week and it conflicts with few stream. Just some games I'll have to miss. You big football fan, are you, Dave? Can't say I've ever watched American football. Yeah. Remember, Ali Briskin has been a member for 11 months. What a long time, mate. Thank you for all the support, mate. That's insane. May I ask why you did not use the electric car parking? Because I forget about them, usually, Mehmet. If I'm not using something you think you probably should be using that, it's probably because I've forgotten about it. But yeah, no real reason, Mehmet. Yeah, just haven't really used it. Well, thank you for the support, mate. Insane. Thank you so much. Yes, Jerry with Legend. Okay, we'll do... Maybe Jerry has arrived at the murder scene beforehand. Oh, Bad Wolf with another $2.99 Australian dollar super chat. Hashtag bring Jerry back. Yes, we will. We'll have Jerry back. Thank you for the super chat, Bad Wolf. Appreciate it. Yeah, okay, we'll do a little coven here. So, someone's been murdered. Then, of course, Jerry is on the scene with his horse. I actually had someone ask, is it the police officer or the horse that's corrupt? And I think we'll leave it up to you guys. So Jerry has arrived on scene first, and then he's seen the alien who's committed the crime. He obviously needs his trench coat and gun. Where's the gun alien gun? There we go. There's no props I could use to like make a body on the floor, is there? I need like a dead body prop. Okay, so we need to develop some lore around this. There's a couple of aliens that I've gotten in some bad dealings. They've rang Jerry in a panic because they've killed someone. And then they're like, Jerry, we need you to cover this up for us. And Jerry's like, you know, don't worry guys, I've got this. I'm on your payroll, I'm corrupt. And then he sketches out the body imprint ready for the police to arrive on scene. He's like, and then the aliens will go. Jerry will be like, you know, don't worry guys, I was here first, I've sketched out the body markings. And then the police will be just like, okay, this is just another inner city Ilos murder, there's nothing suspicious here. Alright. There we go. Cool. Remember Ali Briskin with a 100 Turkish lira super sticker with lol and banging the fist on the floor. Thank you so much, Mehmet. Really appreciate you, mate, that's really generous, thank you so much. Yes, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. There's a dead dog prop? That's awful to access. No one wants that. Do I have anything dead? Dead Douglas fur. That doesn't belong here, though. No, yeah, I don't have any dead props, unfortunately. Do I have any meat? What meat signs? No, don't. Got a very random collection of props on this save, actually. Okay. No, I just realised all of that is taking place directly behind the police station as well. The aliens are like the worst murderers going. Like, of all the places to commit a crime, it's here. Alright, cool. We got another alien coming in there though. Stuart Kenny with a £5 super chat to get the horse to look the other way. Thank you so much, Stuart. I appreciate that, buddy. And yes, we'll put it towards the horse to look the other way. It's all corrupt. Once you've seen how sausage is made, everyone, all you want to do is make sausage, right? Because it's so much fun. Right, let's get some planters in here. Actually, no. There's a really cute inner city planter design that we've done before. That we're going to do here. If I can find the bloody asset. Where is it? Is it these ones? No, but I think we can actually do it with these though. If we spin it around. Yeah, this will work. This will work. Right, so let's fuse some planters together. Or out there. Yes. And then we'll grab props. With our marquee tool. Spin that around. Use them onto the back of each other again. Gives us a little star planter, doesn't it? As much as I like the idea of hapless police officer who keeps getting carried to various crimes by evil horse, I think I think they are partners in crime. I think that's what made it even more hilarious for me, EMB, was the fact that this horse is the one that's corrupt, and but the police officer's still wholesome. He's just trying to make an honest career. But yeah, this corrupt police horse just keeps getting involved in bad dealings. When I came up with that, I was just like, that's the funniest shit ever. Wait, can we can we please just get this into Ilos lore? Alright, I think that's pretty cute. Let's give them some benches as well. Something quite awful, not a nice bench here. Yeah, how about a bench without a back on it? I hate sitting at these things. Like, let me rest my spine. But for some evil genius thought it was a good idea to have a bench without a back on it. And then we'll give them some bins as well. Let's go for these metal looking inner city ones. And then we'll give some like on the floor crap as well, where they've just sort of lobbed it in and missed their shot. Cool. And then we will use trees and props to copy our design over, and then we can just use this in this space here. Okay. Tremendous. Nice little bit of space fill then, isn't it, behind all this sort of infrastructure. Do love fusing these planters together, they're so cute. Very nice little pattern, that one. Cool. Yes, we had shouts for a med clinic as well. So I'm happy to have a med clinic in. I think we'll go for the European one. I just tend to like it a little bit more. And we'll have it facing into the car parking spaces. Out there should be alright. Tremendous. Halloween props. Not that I've got any at the minute, Robbie. Unfortunately, no, I don't have any. Police car props after this. Yes, police car props. Yes, I did mention those, didn't I? Where's the cars? There we go. I think we'll just have a few that are maybe just been pulled up here. Ready to head out. Or maybe Jerry even takes the horse in the car. Would that make it hilarious, or does that just become overly stupid? Like he drives everywhere with the horse like it's BoJack Horseman or something. Not realising that the horse has the capacity to carry him similar distances to a car. Right? He's kind of like Doofus from Scary Movie 2. If anyone's ever seen that. That's an old movie though. Okay, this is a cute little commercial service centre for the suburb now, isn't it? It sits really nicely with the skyline behind it too. Let's have a hydration break, everyone. Oh god, I can't really posture check today. My chest is killing from the gym, and it's just true pain to move my shoulders anywhere above my arms. It's awful. Or my arms above my shoulders, really. Okay. The city background soundscape is so relaxing, it is, isn't it? It is. Jerry's actually Jerry's actually a centaur. The horse's head and the legs are fake. Yes. See, now that's littering. That is littering, Lauren. It is. Totally stealing that idea, Egg. No worries, Jen. Go for it. Why do you always trash the place? Because it's like horrible inner city suburb vibes, isn't it? It's sort of reflective to real life, I guess. Or Jerry isn't real. Jerry is talking to a sapient horse, put a mannequin uniform on its back. Yeah, yeah, I could do that, yeah. I have a brilliant picture of my wife sitting on a bench with no back. Not knowing it had no back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one, Dave. Hey, Flight Sim. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Tough question. If you could only have one mod enabled for a city, which would it be? Probably move it, I think. Yeah. Move it, definitely. I do like find it, though. Actually, yeah, you know what? Because I can build Noob's Guide without move it. Then, yeah, probably find it just so I can get the exact asset I want. Yeah, probably find it, I think. Put a horse box behind the police car. I don't have a horse box. Yes, overly stupid plus hilarious equals perfect. Yes, yes it does. Yes. Hi again, everyone. My first live stream. Been watching the entire Ilos series for the past couple of months. I finally caught up. Thank you, Qui-Gon. I was hoping for a live stream. How was it? Did you enjoy it? I hope you did. Yes, welcome into the stream, Qui-Gon. We get some of the members to say hello. It's nice to have you in for your first live stream, mate. There could be a good twist here. Jerry is the horse and... Wait, Jerry is the horse and Jerry is the off. Oh yeah, that's a good one, Stuart. I like that actually. Yeah, there's two Jerrys both spelled differently. Yeah. You need a massage egg? I do, Jen. Yes, I do. I usually go for a sports therapist massage every couple of months when I'm back at the gym just to work out the knots that build up. But it's mainly first time back soreness because I've not been for, well, properly for ages. So, yeah, it's a sore one. Yes, I do need a deep tissue massage. I do. Move it is useless without anarchy. Well, doesn't move it kind of bypass anarchy? Anyway, like if I turn anarchy off, not here, and like I place something down, I can just move it on without anarchy active anyway, right? So, move it kind of has anarchy built in, right? I guess. There's nothing stopping me from doing it with move it, and anarchy's off right now. So I guess move it bypasses it, doesn't it? To an extent, at least. I'm trying to start a tropical city, but can't think of any name suggestions. A tropical city. I've no idea, mate. You caught me on the spot. Okay. Maybe a bit more commercial over here. Have a look at a city name from another game that you play, James. So, I don't know if you play like... I don't know, I can't think of a game now. I don't know, GTA 5 for example. Then pick out a little town in GTA that you can use. That's what I do with my city names. A little bit of Andy's Bowen in here as well. Loving this view from the police station area to the downtown. Yes, it's nice, isn't it? It's coming together. Yeah, I think we'll have a little bit of bowling in here as well. I suppose you're right, Egg. Yeah, I think so, Eggsy. I think sort of move it bypasses anarchy, right? That would be my understanding of it. I could be wrong. If anyone is aware of a situation where that wouldn't work, then do let me know. Okay, so I don't think I want to hook it over to this side of the downtown. I think that's too much network work here, and it's going to end up looking really odd, and we're so close to the interchange as well. So I think we're not going to do that. I think we're going to allow some green belt to flow between the different areas. Oh, Maniac Mania with a $20 US super chat. I had to stop in and show some love in the form of gratuity. Hello, people. Hello, Maniac. Thank you for the super chat, mate. He's every week he's here with his $20. Really appreciate it, dude. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So I'm going to copy a lot of these sort of mini palm jungles, if you like. Granted, it looks weird at the minute, but give it time. We'll get there. Okay, and then a little bit of Ilos dry belt just to tie them all together. Nothing too strong. And let this flow under the bridge as well. On second thoughts, I'm just going to move a few of these over to this side. And then what I want to do on each of these little sort of palm jungles is just chisel away a few of the palms so the shape is different every time. And you can do this with your own palettes, you know, just make up a little sort of garden design like this palm garden that Karina put together for us. There we go, just so they're not too mirrored. That one wants some taken out of it as well, I think, doesn't it? There we go. Something like that. Yep, and I think we're going to go chain link fence over here. That's a great idea, Egg. Was it? James? What did I say? I can't remember now. Oh, about the taking another name. Yeah. I take all my names from Mass Effect planets. That's where they all come from. That's where the next city name will come from too. You used to take that from Destiny 2, like Baguzia. Baguzia is a Destiny 2 sort of reference, I guess, if you like. Cool, and then let's just let this run straight the way down to the main street. Happy for it to go through the bushes. That's always nice when we get some chain link bus action. And then we'll also have this come in this way, and then it's like, you know, this is the, if you walk any further than this, then you're walking on the highways of Ilos, and you need to be careful, of course. Okay. Egg, how did you pick Ilos for a city name? It's from Mass Effect, Ubav. It's the name of a planet in Mass Effect. So was Palaven. Yeah, we need to do the disabled parking here. Can I get my... Oh, it's parking lot snapping, isn't it, idiot? There we go. Okay, so we've got a little service and sort of park area thing here now. We definitely need more decals though. I've only really decaled about half of that. Bloody brush size. Pain in the ass. There we go. And yeah, that'll go up here. Roll up a touch, and then cool. Okay. Novaria 2, yes, Eggsy, of course, God, yes. I also totally forgot about Novaria then. Like, Novaria? What? Yes, Novaria is also taken from Mass Effect. Yes, let's not forget the Snow City. Rannoch when? No, the next one won't be. I know what city name I'm using for the next one, or what planet name, but I'll save that for the eventual reveal of that city. Which is not even being planned at the minute yet, so don't get too excited about it. But yes, it won't be Rannoch. I know what I'm using for it already. Yeah, it's a planet from Mass Effect 3. But Rannoch would be a good name as well, McDaddy. Yes, it would. Rannoch would make a good city name. There you go, James. Call it Rannoch. There you go. That's a good name for your tropical city. Yes. Thank you, E6. I'm annoyed he forgot Novaria. Sorry, Lauren. Okay, so... detailing here now. Let's go ahead and provide those little suburban connections that we talked about so people can get in and out of this suburb. Yep, come down here. We don't want traffic lights here at all. Oh, here. Yeah, I think just give way is the general vibe, I think. This asymmetrical isn't really needed here anymore now either, that things have grown around it. So we will come back down into 6 lane. And then, yes, we'll have our asymmetry here. That's wonderful. Is there a node capacity here, maybe? Can we shift our... We'll have to offset red by quite a distance, but that should allow us to shift blue to a relatively straight angle, which should just let this junction look a little bit more important. Sort of widens everyone out a little bit. Keeps it all within the same node. Yeah, there we go. So difficult to do this sort of junction in vanilla, because you have to have 2 nodes close to each other, but node control is just... yes please. So good. So good. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just going to give it a little bit of desert belt. We've not got vast amounts of room here to really create anything specific, so I think we'll just go a bit of overgrown desert space. With maybe the occasional little commercial building in there too. Get the base palette down, of course. Maybe something a little bit more significant around the metro station. Okay, how are we doing for education? High school's fine. Elementary is... do another elementary school. Wonderful. So let's do that then. Let's have... oh, that's the perfect space filler. That sits perfectly. Yes, please. If it fits, we sit. Although I don't want the European one though. Vanilla one will still work. I do want green cities. I think I want green cities. It's a little more downtown looking, isn't it? Sort of a bigger building. So yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's have it sort of slightly set off the road. We'll give it a little sort of fence campus in here too. So these are right opposite the governor's office. These are getting like pristine downtown real estate. Let's go ahead and throw down some park activity too. Probably just small playgrounds. Large won't fit here, will it? Or will it? No, it won't. Not even remotely. It's way too big. Yeah, small playground sits and a carousel. Please, carousel and small playground it is. I feel like I should maybe lose a little bit of these power line action now. It's going to help Eggsy as well because it'll kill a little bit of the node count for us. Right, let's give them a carousel and a small playground as well. Tremendous. Yep, I'm going to delete that one. That's wonderful. We'll get some more commercial vibes up on the corner here, even though we've just got pure residential demand at the minute. But it's okay. Let's do... peppers? Oh, petrol station. Yeah, let's do petrol station. Oh, gas station, sorry. Let my Americanism slip for a moment there. Oh, if you can do with a 449 super chat, dropping the usual subscriber $1 and running, but looking forward to catching up later. Thank you so much, VC. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, have a good rest of your day, wherever you are. Thank you for hanging out. Well, not really hanging out, but stopping by at least. Yes, thank you so much. It would be cool if you did a Midwest USA split inspired like Des Moines, Omaha, Kansas City, Kitchener or Tulsa. Those cities have way more detail than you would first think. I think if we're going to do another American inspired build, it's more likely to be North Carolina or maybe something like Tennessee, Alabama, something deep south and eastern, I think, as opposed to western, because of Ilos is just very western. So yeah, but Australian tropical is more likely to be the next theme after Ilos. Well, not more likely, sort of absolutely is the next theme after Ilos. But yes, thank you for the suggestions, James. I do appreciate it. Okay, let's go ahead and grab fence corner there. So we'll just give the little schooler general fence outline. Can I spin you on your axis while still keeping you maintained as a connection? I think we can, can't we? How far do I have to rotate you? There. Okay, yeah, that register's connected then, because I'd rather people sort of walk through the main entrance rather than through this fence. Okay. And then, yes, up to there. Go. Then can we paint that away? Yes, that's relatively happy actually, if not for a little bit of clipping jank with some of the props on the carousel, but that can be mostly amended. Cool. That feels as a nice little space, doesn't it? Nice Main Street vibes too. It's gonna keep the vibe going to downtown. Yeah, and then let's do that chain link stuff here again now. So I think we're sort of looking at the point today of what happens if you don't just don't fill everything in, leave some chain link fence space. I mean, this is kind of unique to Phoenix, or at least the Southwest. Yeah, that not everything has to be zoned. Something I've come to appreciate from building Ilos, I think. We'll get the no trespassing signs up here too. They should be... What's that driving sign like? It's got Japanese language on it. It's not very appropriate for this sort of city, is it? Where have my signs gone? Can we turn off the vanilla stuff? What are they called? Are they trespassing signs? Yes, there we go. That's what we want. Yeah, just the old classic no trespassing chain link vibe here. Something like that. You love these assets. It's so nice. Cool. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just that little bit of breathing room between the suburb and the main road's huge, isn't it? Very happy with that. What about New England, Massachusetts, Maine kind of thing? Probably not, JJ. No. Probably not. At least not for a while. Maybe when Cities 2 rolls around, but probably not in Cities 1 now. I'm just about to say I can't wait for an Aussie build, but realised Jem would disown me. Would she, Lauren? For looking forward to a YouTube series, she would disown you as a friend. It's a harsh reaction, I think, isn't it? So many rocks in Maine, that would be lovely. Jem would be on board with that one. Bob the Palm on the sidewalk. Have we got a palm on the sidewalk? Yes, we do. Excellent stuff, Star. Excellent stuff, mate. Trees. That's the short palm. Yeah, I'll just get rid of it. Place in my own. We can just decide where we want them. Let's turn on Trianarchy. Cool. Love Main Street. It's nice, isn't it, Jen? I think a Russian city build would be interesting. Some historic stuff, brutalist Soviet. Yeah, I think you could get some nice ideas of like an old sort of Soviet build. It's just extremely asset heavy to go anything sort of on the European / Eurasian continent. I think you've just got to get too many assets for it. OG Boy 626 with a $19.99 US super chat. Jason Churchill here. Love all your content. It's helped my gameplay immensely. Thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate that, mate. Yes, you're one of my patrons, aren't you? We named a lake after you in Noob's Guide in Noob Yoke. Thank you so much for the super chat, mate. It's really appreciative. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad it's managed to help. I'm glad you enjoy the content. Thank you, mate. Yeah. That'll be really cool. A mishmash of the region would be sweet in general. I'm from YNW. I guess that's Western New York, is it? All the main cities along the lakes have similar vibes. No worries, Will. Enjoy the qualifying, mate. Enjoy the F1. I know the Gold Coast is definitely the next build. Just brain forever. Yeah, I'm happy to like brainstorm ideas, but yeah, in terms of the city to replace Ilos, it will be tropical and Australian vibes. Yeah, should be good though. Should be good. I'm in love with Ilos, as we all know, but I think I build your family. Yes, we know you will, Jen. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. Yes, thank you for support. Okay. Thanks, Egg, for this cool stream. Dipping out to watch everyone qualify. No worries, Ubav. Thank you for your support, mate. Thank you for watching the stream. Enjoy your afternoon watching the F1. I've gotten back into F1 this season, but the more races I'm watching, it's just becoming exactly like it was when I kind of fell out of love with it. It's just Verstappen and Red Bull winning all the time. Like it was when it was Hamilton and Mercedes winning all the time. It's just like, oh, there's no competition. So I'm hoping that I can managed to stay in love with it at least a little bit longer this season. Okay, a little bit of chain link fence around the back of the workers here. Cool. Yeah, nice little Main Street developments here. So in terms of the backs of the houses, we saw in Phoenix that they're all chain linked off, essentially, right? And then there's garbage bins down here. I would like them to be functional pathways, but I think it's just too many nodes. We'll do them as dirt roads. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to detail these with a little pathway. I could just do the surface painter thing. Could just do the surface painter. I feel like that's a really unjustified use of nodes to put walking pathways behind all of these houses. I mean, how many would it be really? There's like, what? 4 rows by like 6. So it'd be like 24 nodes to do it. And Vettel winning all the time for Hamilton. Yes, and Vettel winning all the time for Hamilton as well, Kate. Yeah, it's just domination in sport isn't entertaining. It's good when there's competition. Well, it's good for everything. Domination in any field is relatively boring. Watching quality in the second stream, don't want to leave the stream. See, that's what we like. That's what Lauren's there. Lauren's the examples there. Everyone else leaving here to go watch qualifying. Lauren's got it on the second monitor. Or we can do it at this little pathway design here. And then use no nodes, of course, but it doesn't function as a path. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it. I don't think I'm going to bother with it. Especially not with the path nodes. Okay. What's the node usage at? Should we have a look? Should we see what the node count is on now? Show the panel. Let's go for limits. Oh, it's gone up a percentile. 73% now. 73 it is. Okay. It's okay. It's not quite at the point where we need to start panicking yet. But I think when plazas and promenades comes out, that will really start spiking the node usage. Because there's going to be a lot more walking paths and roads in that expansion, isn't there? So we'll have to wait and see. Yes, we will. Okay, I'm happy with this little sort of out-of-town development now. Got some parking lots up here as well, some gas stations, schools, commercial, car parking, all very Phoenix vibes that we love. And then of course the big view into the downtown as well. Much happy with that view now though. That is a much more efficient and actual looking Phoenix suburb. It's a lot neater, which is good. Okay. In terms of the next build, I think we will have a little jump into. I don't know because I can't say because it's NDA. I've got to be very careful with what I'm saying here. So I think we're going to pedestrianize the entire island in Lake Havasu, but I need plazas and promenades for that, of course. So we're going to not work on this area until plazas and promenades drops, essentially. Outside of that, we will also do the boneyard as well in Tucson, which we will have a look at now. Go to Tucson. So yeah, we've got our boneyard props ready for this. The streets are close enough that you can get away with no paths. Yes, in terms of like walkability, it's fine. It's mainly sort of inspired by Phoenix and trying to get that little alleyway where everyone keeps their garbage out there. But yes. Yes, it's fine, yeah. Oh, we have a call it every day. Oh, we always first. Thank you, XAGen. Thank you. F1 on mute. Yes, Lauren. Will you go back and convert a lot of fences to no controller fences? Yes, I will, JJ. Yeah. I need to just spend like 3 hours in Ilos just going back and removing old node networks and replacing them with IMT stuff. I need to just spend time doing it because it just takes ages. Yeah, so welcome to Tucson, everyone. Or Tucson, for those that have been watching the series. So in in Tucson, there is an enormous plane graveyard, a boneyard. So we're going to have to scale it down because it's actually part of the David Matthews Air Force Base in Arizona. In Arizona. But I don't want another airfield in Ilos because there's already 4 of them. So I think what we're going to do is maybe like a chunk of the boneyard sort of out here, maybe like this grid frame, if you'd like. And then we've got some like really cool, distinct vibes to be playing with a boneyard build. Very, very strange. We'll have a look at the street view here. So we have classic low density residential, chain link fencing, dry desert, all things that we love in Ilos, right? This is our usual palette, the mountains in the background, we can see palms, but on the other side of the road there is chain link fencing and dead rotting plains, which is such a cool build, such a unique idea for a build in Ilos, I think. And we've got some of our plane props. There's a pack from Bissell Quickhausen, I think, about sort of scrapyard, boneyard vibes. But yeah, it's huge. Look at it. It goes for miles, and there's varying different types of planes all stored here. There's like fighter jets, there's transport carriers, personnel carriers, etc. Really cool ideas to be had with a build like this. And then there's even areas of the boneyard as well, where there's also solar panels out here too. Yes, please. And massive amounts of scrap. Got all these scrap yards here. Some really cool scrap patterns there, actually. Yeah, really cool. But yeah, back to the boneyard. If you look around certain areas of it, you can see where they've started to break the planes down. Yes, here you go. So you see a highlight there. The wings have been detached from the fuselage and the tail's been taken off along with the cockpit too. So just really cool. Really, really cool vibes about what we're going to be putting together with our boneyard build. And it sounds it's just a lot of prop line tool work. Yeah, it's cool. So that's what we'll be doing in Ilos shortly, I think. But the boneyard isn't too far away. And then, of course, after that we'll have, well, not after that, but soon we will have plazas and promenades where we can do so many more builds. We will also complete the southern edge of the downtown by pedestrianising all this space here and then continuing to bring in pedestrianised vibes up this area of the downtown. So we can just tie it all together. It's very much like this space here. It's like 2 distinct areas that need piecing together. Yeah, it's a sort of a similar vibe over here with the downtown, I think. So that should be coming soon as well. That'll be really fun. Tucson, Woo, yeah, Hercs, yes, Hercules are there, big ones. Could you do a disused, derelict old airfield, surface painter, cracked decals, overgrowth and old hangars? Good, JJ. Yeah, I suppose you could. Yeah, just use props to detail it. I think, you know what I might do is, we did this municipal airfield build ages ago, and I kind of hate it now. So I might end up ripping this out, doing a small cargo airport build, and then tethering the boneyard onto the side of that. I don't know where the boneyard's going yet. Probably over here, maybe. Oh, these. We should have a little look, because I've got the props with me. We can have a little test of it if you want. Plane. Okay, it's not that one then. Yeah, just. Where are they? thought they were called jets, right? Boneyard. Yes, there we go. That's what we want. Yeah. So there's lots of them. So yeah, we can just have these old rusty jets. Again, we can take the exact layout in Tucson, right, as to how they sit against the road. A little bit of breathing room, and then they essentially just do this every time. And then if we grab the props with move it, we can just let that pattern sort of like repeat itself in very different shapes. And the build will need adaptive prop visibility because you see they're all props, and it's like, okay, so we have to be very careful with the cinematics, but from the ground level, it's a very distinct sort of Arizona vibe, isn't it? So that should be a really cool build. I've never ever built a boneyard before. So yes, we will have to get adaptive prop visibility for that build cinematics, otherwise it will just look like an empty brown field. That compound has 3 main areas: boneyard with planes kept there for spare parts, the museum area. Okay, Mr. Vintage, that's interesting to know. We can definitely do that. The conservation area, which is the largest, all the planes there go to action in a couple of hours. Okay, so they're not all there for scrapping, so to speak. Some of them are still in service, but they're just being stored there. Would that be correct? I used to live right by that boneyard in Tucson. Did you, Hillary? Interesting, that's really cool. If you're in our Discord, I'd be interested in hearing more about that. Maybe one of the mods can post a Discord link for me. It's been fun hanging with everyone, but I've got to go. Hopefully I can do the next one. Thank you for hanging out, Qui-Gon. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you for binging the series as well. Is the release date for the DLC available? No, it's not. And we are still not allowed to tell you when it is. It's not my decision, but yeah, we're not allowed to tell you when. It'll be out when it's out, essentially. Yeah, like I can't tell you when it is either. Sorry, Arani. Can you enter those boneyards? I mean, legally, it's a military facility style stuff, so I'm going to assume no. Yeah, I'm going to assume no. I'm loving the idea of playing boneyard, practical for the node count, and a really cool vibe. Adaptive prop visibility will kill the FPS, though. It will exit, but I'm only going to use it for the cinematics, I think. And then turn it off again, because yeah, if we zoom out, all the planes will disappear, and it'll just look really weird. But yes, we will, it won't stay on permanently. I'll just install it for cinematics, I think. Yeah. Okay, we're going to leave the stream there, guys. It's been live for 2.5 hours now. We've got some good work done today. Let's have a look at our new train yard vibe, shall we? I'm sure we put a little bit of nighttime on from like the ground level, so we can see what it's like when you sort of walk in the streets of industrial Ilos. Something about there. Actually, no, let's go to the new suburb developments. I liked it down here. But we've got to get the sun on the mountain ridge as well, haven't we? There it is. There's the money shot. Yes, please. Okay, wonderful. Right, let's go chuck the host over to Infrastructurist, because his video is really cool. And he's got some really good older content on there as well. Sort of like 2017, 18 modded city stuff. It's really good. Yeah, so please go throw him some love and support. Subscribe to his channel if you like. He's kind of heavily modded, so he's not maybe not for everyone, but he's still a very, very good player, and his find it technique to make ploppable suburbs is absolutely amazing. So please go show it some love, say hello to people in his comments, let him know that we sent you over. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. We've got some really nice progress made in Eastern Ilos today, and yeah, it's coming together slowly, isn't it, Ilos? It's a ticking beast. It's good though. It's done. It's nice. I'm still enjoying Ilos. It's so much fun to play. Yes, thank you for modding, Exit and Karina, guys. I appreciate you hanging out for pretty much all of the stream today. Thank you for modding. And then for our wonderful regulars, of course, Jen, Lauren, Star Stuff, O'Reilly, Dave, JJ, Mr. Vintage, Hillary, Qui-Gon, Diaxis, Eggsy, Hillary. Yeah, you're all just legends, guys. Thank you for hanging out on the live streams. I really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed it, a like helps me, and also a comment on the VOD once it's finished processing is a big help for the algorithm as well. Next week's schedule for reasons I am not allowed to confirm, will be a little bit differently. There will be no Noob's Guide episode on Monday. Instead, we will do a Farthest Frontier stream on Monday on the new biomes. And then there will be a special event premiere at 9 PM on Wednesday. And then after that, we will have a live stream about 10 o'clock on Wednesday night in the UK. I can't tell you why, but I'm pretty sure you can all guess. So I will speak to you all then. I'll see you in the Farthest Frontier stream on Monday. Get in the Discord and follow me on Twitter for when video notifications are happening. I'll keep you all updated. But otherwise, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day.